GMNA uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Montreal. Tonight we'll look at the city's massive pothole repair blitz gearing up for the Tour de l'Isle and a heartwarming story of kids earning bikes for kindness. The weather stays overcast at 17 degrees with mild humidity. Emma Leclerc, I know you've got thoughts on this.
The Old Port just released its summer attractions calendar, promising new festivals, immersive art installations, and waterfront concerts. Perfect timing with this mild, overcast evening.
I hear the first event is a nighttime light show on the quay, and with 17 degrees, audiences will stay comfortable without needing jackets.
Plus, there's a family-friendly bike rental pop-up on Rue St. Paul, letting kids explore the promenade while parents enjoy the live jazz lineup.
All right, let's get into those summer plans and see how the Old Port's lineup shapes Montreal's evenings, starting with tonight's first concert. Good evening, Montreal. We begin with the top stories of the day, starting now. In a major effort to ensure riders' safety, Tour de l'Isle organizers filled hundreds of potholes on Montreal streets used for the upcoming cycling race. On May 28th, crews worked through the early morning to repair the damaged roads, identifying up to 300 potholes that needed attention. With tens of thousands of cyclists expected to participate in the event on May 30th and June 1st, the repairs are crucial to preventing accidents and injuries. The Tour de l'Isle is one of the city's largest cycling events, attracting thousands of participants from across the region. By addressing the pothole problem, organizers are taking a proactive approach to guaranteeing a safe experience for all riders involved. The move is a significant step in maintaining the event's reputation as a world-class cycling competition.
A violent brawl in Brossard has led to the arrest of 13 teenagers by Montreal police. The incident occurred on May 28, 2026, in the Cartier-Dix 30 area on the south shore of Montreal. Authorities detained the teens in response to a series of violent incidents that have raised concerns about public safety. The arrests are aimed at restoring order in the community. This action is part of a broader effort to address the growing number of violent incidents in the suburb. The situation is being closely monitored, and residents are being assured that measures are being taken to ensure their safety. The police are working to prevent further incidents and maintain peace in the area, particularly in the Cartier-Dix 30, which has been affected by the recent violence.
A significant development in the fight against fraud in Montreal, where police have detained 4 men in connection with a substantial alleged scam. The suspects were arrested on May 28, 2026, and are accused of perpetrating real estate and vehicle rental fraud in the city. The alleged fraud is estimated to be in excess of $4,500,000. According to the investigation, the suspects targeted unsuspecting renters and buyers in Montreal, exploiting them through deceptive schemes. The case highlights the ongoing efforts of Montreal police to uncover and dismantle fraudulent operations, and the latest arrests are a major breakthrough in this pursuit. The alleged scams have caused significant financial losses, and the investigation is ongoing to determine the full extent of the damage.
A lawsuit has been filed against the city of Montreal, alleging gross negligence in the response to a cooking fire that caused significant property damage. Insurers are seeking $10 million in damages, claiming that firefighters left the building prematurely, allowing the fire to spread. The lawsuit was filed on May 28, 2026, and is set to be a major test of the city's emergency response procedures. The incident in question occurred in Montreal, where a kitchen fire broke out, but fortunately, there were no fatalities. The claim centers on allegations that the firefighters did not take adequate measures to ensure the fire was fully extinguished before leaving the scene, leading to further damage. The city will now have to respond to these serious allegations.
We've covered the pothole blitz. Now a quick look at the René Lévesque bike lane closed for electrical work. We will be right back. Welcome back. We're continuing our evening coverage. Now let's take a look at the local stories with our reporter in the field.
If you're a cyclist who regularly uses the bike lane on René Lévesque Street in downtown Montreal, you'll need to make a change to your route for now. The Commission des Services Électriques has shut down the bike lane and the sidewalk next to it as of May 28th. This closure is due to work being done to upgrade the electrical infrastructure in the area. As a result, cyclists will have to detour through nearby streets while the work is ongoing. This might add a few minutes to your commute, but it's all part of the effort to keep our city's services running smoothly. The closure is still in effect, so be sure to plan your route ahead of time to avoid any inconvenience.
Montreal is taking a significant step to address the growing issue of homelessness in our city, with a major investment of $49 million over the next 2 years. This funding commitment, announced on May 28th, will be shared between the city's boroughs and community organizations. The boroughs will receive $20 million, while community organizations will get $29 million. This initiative is crucial as we head into the summer months, when homelessness can become an even more pressing concern. The city, along with community groups, is working together to make a real difference in the lives of our neighbors who are struggling to find a place to call home. This new funding follows the creation of a citywide crisis cell and is a welcome move to tackle this complex issue.
Something exciting is happening in Montreal's theater scene, and it's all about giving back. Théâtre des Jardins is set to host its inaugural benefit show, Le Grand Variété, on June 4th, and it's going to be a fantastic event. This fundraising show will take place right at the theater, and all proceeds will support the venue's mission and development. As the theater's first major benefit event, it's a great opportunity for Montreal residents to come out and show their support for the local arts community. The event is scheduled to take place on June 4th, so mark your calendars and get ready to enjoy a wonderful evening of entertainment while giving back to a great cause that brings people together in our city.
As we head into the warmer months, the Old Port of Montreal is gearing up to unveil its calendar of summer attractions, set to launch on May 28, 2026. The lineup includes a variety of new festivals, attractions, and immersive experiences that are sure to draw in both tourists and locals alike. This summer program is especially significant as it will help keep the momentum going after Grand Prix weekend, giving Montreal residents and visitors plenty of reasons to keep exploring the city. With the summer season now officially underway, the Old Port is poised to become a hub of activity, offering something for everyone to enjoy, from outdoor concerts to interactive installations, making it the perfect destination for a fun day out with family and friends in Montreal.
A segment of Rue Notre Dame in Montreal was closed to traffic on May 28, 2026, as Montreal police launched an investigation into a hit-and-run incident. Police shut down a portion of the street to gather evidence and piece together what happened. As a result, drivers will need to find alternate routes to get around the city for the time being. This closure may cause some inconvenience for commuters, especially those who regularly use Rue Notre Dame to get to work or school. Montreal police are working to complete their investigation as quickly as possible, and they are asking anyone with information about the incident to come forward and help them find the person responsible.
Let's get a look at your evening forecast with our meteorologist for tonight.
It's currently overcast in Montreal with a temperature of 17 degrees Celsius, feeling just as mild as the actual temperature, and humidity is at 69%. The rest of the evening will see more of the same, with the temperature holding steady at 17 degrees Celsius at 7 o'clock. We can expect a gentle breeze from the northwest, but it won't be strong enough to make a big difference. Sunset is still a few hours away, at 2031, giving us a bit more daylight to enjoy. As we head into the night, temperatures will dip, but for now, it's a pleasant evening, and it's a good time to take a look at what's ahead for the next few days. Looking at the 5-day forecast, we can see that Friday will be quite different, with a high of 15 degrees Celsius and a chance of rain, with precipitation expected 95% of the day. The overcast skies will stick around on Saturday, with temperatures rising slightly to 17 degrees Celsius. Sunday will see more of the same, with a slight chance of rain, around 45%, and temperatures holding steady. Monday will bring a welcome change, with clear skies and a high of 19 degrees Celsius, making for a lovely start to the week, with just a 25% chance of rain.
Next, traffic updates, tonight's Cirque du Soleil and concert preview, and a brief check on the hockey season. We will be right back.
Autoroute 13 South reconstruction in La Vieille continues to shave a few minutes off the southbound flow. Drivers should expect lane reductions near the Saint Lazare exit and allow extra time. Elsewhere, Boulevard Lacordaire overpass work in Montreal is progressing. but the temporary lane shift can cause brief bottlenecks during the evening rush. In Lavaltrie, the Autoroute 31 and 40 interchange rebuild remains in place, keeping traffic to a single lane in each direction. To the north, Autoroute 640 culvert replacement between Saint-Joseph-du-Lac and Saint-Marthe-sur-le-Lac is underway, but traffic is moving steadily with only minor slowdowns. Finally, Route 116 nighttime resurfacing from Saint-Bruno de Montarville to Longueuil is wrapping up, and the road is opening to normal speeds. Overall, the network is clear this afternoon, with construction the only factor to watch. Expect a smooth commute if you stay clear of the listed work zones.
Cirque du Soleil returns to the Old Port with Echo, staged under the iconic Big Top tonight. The new show blends acrobatic wonder with immersive sound, giving Montrealers a fresh reason to look up. Families and tourists alike will find a seat under the canvas. At the same time, Orchestra MTL presents a symphonic evening of Rachmaninoff and Tchaikovsky at 309 Rue Rachel East. Classical lovers will hear those sweeping melodies live, a perfect counterpoint to the city's summer buzz, a night you'll remember. Music fans can catch KEMYSIALA at Studio Bass Bin, where the lineup features surprise appearances by Drake, Tyla, and Charlotte Day Wilson. Expect high-energy performances that keep the downtown scene humming after dark. And if you're planning ahead, Lasso Montreal kicks off tomorrow on Parc Jean Drapeau, promising a week of eclectic stages and outdoor vibes. It's the early taste of summer you won't want to miss.
The Montreal Canadiens are moving on to the next round of the playoffs after winning their series 4-2. This victory sets them up for a strong run in the postseason, with their next game scheduled for Saturday. The Alouettes are gearing up for their season opener, looking to improve on last year's record, and will face off against the Tiger Cats on Friday. Meanwhile, the CF Montreal soccer team is sitting in 5th place in their division, with a crucial matchup against Toronto coming up on Sunday, which could significantly impact their standings.
In the heart of Montreal, a city known for its vibrant local economy, there's a notable absence of news stories from the past 48 hours. Typically, our team would be highlighting a unique business, sharing its successes and impact on the community. However, after an extensive search, we couldn't find a notable local business story to share. This pause is a rare occurrence in a city that's always buzzing with entrepreneurial spirit, and it's a reminder that even in quiet moments, Montreal's community is still working tirelessly to build a thriving economy that matters to all of us. Stay tuned for a story, Free Veggies for All and Montreal kids earning bikes for their kindness, coming up right after this. On the outskirts of Montreal in the picturesque Montérégie region, a remarkable story of kindness is unfolding. Every weekend, 35-year-old Ben Williams opens the gates to his farm, inviting anyone to come and collect fresh, locally grown vegetables. He asks for nothing in return except a smile. As people arrive, they're greeted with armfuls of crisp lettuce, plump carrots, and juicy tomatoes, all grown with love and care. The atmosphere is lively, with children laughing and playing and strangers becoming friends over the bounty. This simple act of generosity has brought the community together, and as Ben says, it's a reminder that sometimes the smallest gestures can have the greatest impact. As the sun sets over the Montérégie region, it's clear that kindness can be a powerful harvest.
In neighborhoods all across Montreal, a special celebration took place, honoring the city's youngest and most compassionate residents. More than 80 young Montrealers, who had gone out of their way to help others, were rewarded for their good deeds. From assisting seniors with groceries to cleaning up local parks, these kids had shown remarkable kindness and dedication to their communities. As part of Sun Youth's Heroes on Bikes program, each of them was gifted a brand new bicycle, a 2-wheel reward that brought huge smiles to their faces. The moment they pedaled away on their new bikes was truly unforgettable, filled with joy and a sense of pride. As we watch these young heroes ride off into the sunset, we're reminded that kindness has the power to change lives, and that's something to hold on to.
Thanks for watching, Montreal. I loved sharing the news about the pothole repair blitz and the wonderful free vegetables for everyone initiative with you today. Join us again next time on the Local Sunset.